So hello everybody, I am Folk and now I'm going to show you how is my system work. So basically my system is an automatic watering system which can be controlled with a mobile app like this. And let me tell you a little bit about my system. So we have this one I integrate it with arduino, and over here we have a small display with the LSD 1306 model, and here we see that it shows the moisture percent and also the water level in this height, and as well the percentage as the watering system. So it's the need a motor. So here I use a bracelet DC motor 12 volt, and it's going to be controlled with let's see the motor shield L293D model. Is able to control up to 2 motor, and it also can able to control the motor in the clockwise way and also counterclockwise ways. And the most important thing is the Bluetooth module. It's the bridge to connect between from the device, the hardware, to the software on the application. And also a key role is the monitoring sensor, the moisture. I mean, it's measure the moisture inside in the soil. So let's jump on the demonstration. I have two modes here, with the auto mode and the manual mode. So let's go for the auto mode. Let's connect it. You will see this is the ACO file, the Bluetooth module. So make sure that we have to pair it by going to the Bluetooth on the mobile phone setting to pair it first. That is the connect. Let me restart the app. Okay, so let's start with the auto mode, connect, and here we have the app working. Okay, so I will put the phone over here so you can see the water level and the moisture sensor. Of course, you can see the moisture sensor over here. I put it on 2 glass. With this one is the dry soil and this one is the wet soil. So this means this one has higher moisture and this one has lowest moisture. Okay, so let's see if we put the sensor on the lower moisture condition, so you can also see it also detect over here it's have only 0.30%, and the water level you can see is pretty high. Here I put the limit for the water tank around 18 centimeter, so equal to 100%. So you see here like it detect is pretty high because there's nothing here. So let's see if I put the hand a little bit close like this. Let's say the water level is around 20%. So you can see that the motor it have been triggered. So as you see for the watering system, so for example, this is the level of the water. So if it's go down, it means the water has been dropped. So I put the water level limit around, like if the distance detect like greater than 80%, so that means the water is running low. You can see here 100%. So if I go up a little bit, you see coming back. For example, this is in case you refill the water tank. Yes, and now it start working. You can also see there's a couple of LED over here, like it also detect the state of the water. If I put my hand close like this, green light will bright, so it means like the water is pretty full. If I decrease my hand a little bit too high, yes, this is the medium level. If I decrease a little bit more, red light, it means it's almost out. If I decrease a little bit more, it's out. So let's suppose my feet here is the water level. Yep, let's say how much is it? It take 70%. And just a moment, I'm gonna open up my phone. Yes, 70%. And let's say if you push this one on the wet soil, it's gonna stop until, because moisture have been detected around 72%. So it's greater than 60%. That's which is the limit that I put for the system. So you can see that the system is stopped. So basically that's pretty simple for the auto mode for my system. So in case that the water level is still would have enough water for around, let's say the distance detect less than 80% and the moisture is less than 60%, so the water pump will work. And if the moisture is greater than 60%, and yep, that should be the water pump won't start or won't work, because it's have enough moisture in the soil. And that's for the automatic mode. So let's go for the manual mode. So first I have to disconnect first and go back to the mode. Over here I will try to reconnect it again. It won't work because I don't really know what happened with the slider over here. Something in the code that I can fix that. And but before I integrate the slider into the app, I make the slider on another app and it works. So I will change the code a little bit, and I will show you how the slider work. Because for me, I intend that if user want to use the system for manual, so they want to water the plant whenever they want, so all they have to do is open the app, connect to the device, and just put the slider like this. So the file you slide, the faster the motor. So let's say that I will upload the new code just for a second. Yes, now the code is doesn't gonna have the information of the moisture sensor or the water level, because that's the code only work for the slider, and in that case my slider wanna work. So you can see it already work as soon as I slide it very slow, turn it off fast as soon as I put it down like this. So the thing here is the motor motor is go from 0 to 254, so 255. So what I did is I put the value, I synchronize the value from the slider, also start from 0 to 255 over here, so that can synchronize to this value of the motor, and in that case I can control the motor from the app like this. But in this case, for the also if I combine the slider with the part in here for with the sensor from the water level and also the moisture, so somehow it doesn't work, and I still not figured it out. But as far as I can, but for all I can say is this is the best that I can do, because it's really take me a lot of time, and I'm really glad that I still can make out the app. So this is the first time I make an app like this. Yeah, at least it can show some very basic database data from the arduino, as well controlling the motor with the app through a Bluetooth like this. So that's for all for my demonstration of my system. Yeah, of course, it's still on it look like everything not really in order, because I do not really make out a nice box for it, so I just put it on a mobile phone box. So just hope that it can have something that not really like a mess. So thank you for watching.